Hey you guys, it's me. I am doing another vlog in the park, but this one is going to be much more positive than last week's. And I'm in a little miniature forest. I'm not in my big one. It was just way too busy. A lot of you guys made me laugh in the comments. You guys were like, I would so not be hanging out in there alone. Come on guys, it's just a little forest and I can promise you it's not dangerous. It's actually not very big. And there were children actually playing in that forest alone while I was filming that video. So I really apologize that the lighting is kind of flaky in this video. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys because I know I've been talking in all the Fitness Fridays, but I did want to say that I honestly think for my own sanity, making myself committed to doing these Fitness Fridays videos every single Friday and guaranteeing to get you guys something cool up, it's just not realistic. It's not going to happen. So, and I'm not even really so sure of how good it is for me to be doing that. So I had a couple of really rough days just a couple days ago. Actually, yesterday was like half of the day was really, really bad, and I had gotten a few messages from you guys saying that you were concerned about me because you were worried I was getting the postpartum depression thing a little late or something. And I would definitely agree with you guys. I definitely went into a serious depression, but it was really short and it was so random. It was I'd say it definitely started really strongly on Sunday night. That's when it happened. And it was like, I've never felt like that in my entire life. Like, I just felt so out of whack. And even though part of me knows that the reason for that is because my hormones are super wacky, and if you go into postpartum depression, it's kind of a chemical thing, I think, from what I understand. And I just could not get myself out of it. And one of the reasons that was making it so hard was Olivia was going back to her monkey business at the Boobs. She just was acting like a weirdo at the Boobs, and I just felt so confined doing breastfeeding. And I even said to my husband, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm just so depressed. And there was something weird going on with me when I was breastfeeding her. It's like as soon as my letdown would release, I would get this sudden wave of sadness, and I couldn't figure out what was the problem. All the leaves are falling down around here. So yeah, I was just really depressed, like to a point where I was actually quite scared with how I was feeling because I did not feel like myself. And why I'm talking in the past tense is because something that I want to talk to you guys about today just really helped me wake out of the depression, and I was really close to going to the doctor to talk to a doctor. But I really feel like I'm in a place right now where I don't think that's going to be necessary because I seem to have healed myself somehow. And this is how it went. When my husband came home yesterday, he took care of Olivia for a little bit, and I went to take a bath. And it just occurred to me, I don't know, it just occurred to me out of the blue that the reason I'm depressed it's not because Olivia doesn't breastfeed right, or it's not because I can't go out. It's not because of any of that. The main thing that is getting me down is that I am just way too hard on myself. And I'm not even sure how much love I have for myself. And not that I don't think I love myself at all, but I don't think I love myself enough. And that I give myself enough credit for everything that I do, especially right now in my life. And I have always been like this. My whole life, I have always been beating myself up. When I was 12 years old, I starved myself because I thought I was fat. There was a lot of other things going on in my life around then, like with my parents and everything. But I've always been really self-critical, and I've always wanted to be perfect. And I think really everybody sort of acts like that in a way. Everybody is hard on themselves. Like, we are our own worst critics, as they say. And I feel like the only reason I was down so bad those past couple days was because I just forgot how to love myself. And I think a lot of it has to do with when you become a parent, you put so much energy and so much devotion and love and care into caring for this little person who needs you so much that really you are just the last priority. But I'm here to tell you guys, as a mom, if you don't do it now, you do need to, allow some time for yourself in there. And it's just something that went off in my head when I just heard myself say, like, in my head, Danielle, you don't love yourself enough. Like, it just clicked. Like, that's what's the problem here. I just need to learn to, just dogs barking. I just need to learn to love myself for who I am now, not who I want to be and strive to be. Not that there's anything wrong with, wanting to lose weight or wanting to better yourself. I mean, that's a great thing to do. But in the meantime, you need to love where you are now and love yourself for who you are now. And that's something I've struggled with my whole life. I'm always focused on tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's going to be better. And I don't know. I need to learn to live more in the present. And something just clicked out of nowhere. It just, in myself. And, I go out in nature really often. And I really highly suggest you guys do that. I know it's getting cold now. I have a jacket on. And just go out and connect with nature, because it's, when you're outside and when you're with nature, you can really connect with yourself better, and you can really just open yourself up and release. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera so much. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to make this vlog as real as possible without having to edit it or anything like that, because this is what's going on. I mean, yesterday I came to the self-discovery majorly in the bathtub. And I don't know, it's just so crazy. And as soon as I started saying positive things to myself, like, look yourself in the mirror and then just say everything that you love about yourself, not just physically, but who you are, like what you're proud of in your life, that you've accomplished. Like, remind yourself of all the good things you have done and how far you've gone from who you used to be. I mean, you may not be moving quite as quickly as you would like, but you are moving. And I think slow and steady is the best way to go. Another thing, I told myself I need to stop being so hard on my body. Like, so obsessed with looking perfect. And I've always been someone who struggled with my weight. It's just how I've always been. It's just, I don't even think that it's necessarily that I've struggled with my weight. It's just kind of my body shape. I'm just a really short and plump person. Like, that's just my genetic format, so I can't really change that. I guess I can never aspire to be like a tall, skinny supermodel, because I'm never going to be able to do that. So you just need to really love yourself for who you are as well, and just make the best out of what you have, not just what you want to be. Another thing that I really wanted to say to all of you out there who are struggling with your postpartum bodies is just have patience. I have struggled with the idea of it taking 9 months to get back to where I was before I got pregnant, but it's only natural for it to go that way for most people. And it's just really important for you to understand that your body has just done an incredible thing. And me being so hard on my body right now is not helping it heal. It's not helping me heal psychologically. Me just rushing right back into my skinny jeans, which I never even wore skinny jeans. I don't like them. They're uncomfortable. So I don't know why I'm like obsessing about that, because I don't even have skinny jeans. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is I'm actually quite amazed of all that my body can take. It's done pretty amazing things. I mean, it brought my beautiful daughter into this world, and it's just so amazing. And it's not only that, but my body actually still nourishes my daughter today. Like, she's not inside of me anymore. I brought her into this world, but my body is still what's keeping her alive and making her grow more and more beautiful every single day. And that's what I should be grateful for. And that's what I should be happy about. And yeah, I guess I'm just saying, guys, take it easy on yourself. And I know for sure these Fitness Fridays will still continue. I'll still make them. I don't know for sure if they're going to be like hardcore workouts, because that's not what my focus is on anymore. It's not about running a marathon right now. It's about just being healthy and exercising, because it's what makes me feel good and it's good for my body. I mean, it's about what makes you happy, and that's what really matters in the long run. So I guess what I'm just trying to say, guys, is don't forget yourself and love yourself. That's so important. As moms, I think everybody does, but I think especially when you become a mom, you just forget to take care of yourself too. And I know it can be really hard when you have a baby and you don't have much help, but definitely just do positive affirmations every morning for like 5 minutes before your baby wakes up. Just like meditate, or go for a little walk, or just have some tea by yourself and just think about all of the great things you have done and accomplished and things that you still do want to accomplish. But at the same time, don't be hard on yourself. I'm so happy that I was able to come to this realization myself without having to go to the doctor, and I don't even know if that would have helped, because what would he have done, given me medication? I mean, that's just going to cover up the problem. There are lots of ways, if you are having hormonal imbalances like me, doing things like eating essential fatty acids. I talk about it a lot, making sure you're eating a lot of proper fat and eating good, and going outside and connecting with yourself and connecting with nature does such a amazing amount of work, because I was really under a really scary depression for 2 days. And I don't know if you can call it postpartum depression, because it was a little late, but I mean, maybe you could, but I would say it was more like a breastfeeding depression blues. It was weird. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go now, and I also want to let you guys know, I'm feeling like there's a little bit something different, like there's some big change coming, not like with me necessarily, well, I think with everybody. Like, I just have this weird sense that there's something happening, and I'm not talking about like 2012, December 21st, like the world's gonna end. I'm talking about, like, I think there is a change coming. I feel it, and I don't know what it is, but if you're feeling a little bit off, let me know. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I totally just filmed what just happened to me, but the weirdest thing just happened to me ever. When I said that. Okay, so I was sitting there, now I'm kind of afraid. I was sitting there, and there was a dog, and I wasn't really like alarmed about it at all for a second, but it was like this dog, and it looked like a wolf. Like, it looked like a straight up wolf. And I'm in a public park, just so you guys know. It wasn't just like I mean, I know there are dogs that look like wolves out there, like, that you can own as pets, but it didn't have a tag on it, and it looked blind as well. Like, the dog looked blind, because I was looking at it straight, and it wasn't looking at me back, and it was like smelling around and like kind of moving its head and just listening very closely to my movements, and it was coming closer and closer to me, and I was scared of it, so I ran away. And I was so scared, I don't know why. It was just a dog, and I've been around dogs my whole life, so I don't know what startled me so much. But anyways, I looked back around, and it was gone, and like, I'm pretty sure it just ran somewhere else, but it looked like it was so disabled that I don't see how it could have gotten away from me so fast. That was scary. I don't know if you guys are into like supernatural kind of stuff, but I always have been, and I don't really know why. I've never really experienced supernatural type things, but yeah, I believe in it for some reason. So yeah, but anyways, that was weird. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. I'm walking home now because I'm a little startled, and it's really cold, and Olivia's probably getting hungry again. So I will talk to you guys really soon. If you guys want me to talk more about this topic, I'll let you know on how I got out of my little wacky depression that lasted about 2 or 3 days. I think it was about 2.5 days. So yeah, just know that I'm here for you. We're all here for you. And just don't be so hard on yourself, like I said, and learn to love yourself. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.